I can't believe I'm a resident of the same fucking state that this happened in. Jesus Christ. Right outside of Pittsburgh, there is a kid who was getting bullied in high school, 15 years old. I'm sure all of you have heard about it by now. You've all been messaging me about it. By the way, there's a link in the video description. Has a news report from a local Pittsburgh television station and an article if you want to read that to get more details. Anyway, it's in the video description. There was a 15-year-old high school kid. He was bullied. He was harassed. He has ADHD, and he wanted it to stop. It was going on for months on end. So, to help support his case, he gathered evidence, like, you know, anyone should do when things that are bad have been committed upon you. And he brought his iPad in, and he recorded the bullies tormenting him, saying unspeakable things. Again, in that video description, there's a video showing the mother describing, just tearful, woeful, describing the things that were being said to her son, her child. Anyway, the student recorded this. Like I said, he brought his iPad, brought it to the principal, presented his evidence. The principal then went on to call the police and have the kid arrested for having an illegal wiretap. An illegal wiretap in a public school. And the police came down and they formally charged him with such. The bullies weren't punished, by the way. Alright. I'm often critical of specifically high schools here in America because they don't do a good enough job preparing kids for the real world, especially at the high school level, when the majority of kids aren't going to go on to college, aren't going to graduate college, they're just going to go out into the working force, they're going to go out and have kids and whatever, move on with the rest of their life, and they shouldn't just know as much as possible what the real world is going to be like. Now you might say, well, you know, wiretapping is illegal and you might cross that someday, so you should know the rules and regulations about that now. Oh, kiss my fucking ass if you're going to take that stance. Again, I am someone who is just an ardent support of saying, God damn, these high schools need to do a better job of teaching kids what it's like to be in the real world. Could the principal have not made an exception this one time? Could the police not have made an exception this one time and said, all right, look, you were doing a technical, illegal wiretap. Let's just not do this again, everyone. All right, I'm going to go back to my police station now, and we're going to all just, you know, move on with our lives here. The kid was gathering evidence. Now, I know there's illegal wiretapping rules for a reason. I know it doesn't, for whatever reason you want to believe they're there. The kid was recording someone without their knowledge of it. That is an illegal wiretap, specifically on the public grounds of a school. All right, I'm sure that's more in place to, you know, make sure that the teachers don't illegally record someone or adults take advantage of it, not children. Not a teenager. Anyway, I know people may say, well, it was still an illegal wiretap, Archfiend. You know, why shouldn't he get charged and realize what it's like in the real world? Because he was a fucking victim here. He was a victim that maybe didn't understand what the term wiretap was and the legalities behind it. The majority of the people out there probably don't understand it at all, whether you're an adult or child. He was bullied, he was harassed, and he is the victim. When this goes to the sentencing phase and he was found guilty, it was a bump down charge. It was it wasn't felony wiretapping. Fuck, I forget the charge. It's in the article below. When this goes to the sentencing phase, if there's a judge that seriously gives any sort of like jail time, any sort of just anything, any sort of fine, any sort of just, it doesn't matter what it is, any sort of punishment, other than just saying, all right, look, you really didn't understand the laws here, just go back to school and, you know, peace be with you and hopefully you don't get bullied again. The fact that this kid could potentially have his entire life ruined Like, if he gets charged with this, I know. New Dog wants to show me all his birthday toys. It was his birthday yesterday. Anyway, if this kid gets a strike against him that carries over for the rest of his life, if he's found guilty, if he has to serve some sort of jail time for this, the torment he's going to have to receive in jail on top of being tormented by bullies for months on end, this is the fucking country we live in? I don't know. I guess I want to hear from the people, because, I mean, there's going to be people that are going to troll and say, like, oh yeah, he deserves to get arrested for this. What? I mean, adults made this decision. The principal, the police. I mean, why couldn't they let this slide? Is there something we're missing here? Because I keep looking at it, I'm like, all right, there's got to be something that's left out. Maybe the kid followed the bully home and planted his iPad under his bed and recorded him talking to his friends. Like, if it was something like that, I can understand. Oh, yeah, the kid getting bullied took it too far. Maybe the kid that was getting bullied, you know, brought a weapon to school of some sort and didn't plan on using it, but just wanted it there to show the bullies. Like, I can understand, yeah, that's the kid taking it too far. What am I fucking missing here? Because I'm sorry, I can't believe that adults in this country are going to formally charge, find guilty, prosecute, and punish this kid. This kid that was bullied. This kid that was the victim. Unfucking believable. This is just a sad fucking day. I know, there's way worse problems out there. There's people that are starving and dying on the streets and people that are getting abused to physical death by their parents and all that. But Jesus Christ, we got one of the victims standing up, collecting evidence, showing, presenting it to the principal, and he's the one in the wrong. Is that really the society we live in now? Oh, whatever you do, don't gather evidence if you're getting bullied. Don't take that to the principal. Oh my God, this gives so much more power to the bullies seeing this. Seeing that the bullies won. The bullies won. The bullies bullied and they got caught red-handed and they won. What the fuck? Holy shit. And we want to stop bullying in this country? We want to just create all these programs of anti-bullying, and then this happens? Unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. Again, link for the videos in the video description, and there's an actual video from the mother, and you see the child, and you see her explanation. I commend the mother at least for not losing her fucking mind, because if this was me and this was my child, I'd be going fucking insane in front of every camera and microphone I could find. But maybe this is just a pacifist family. Maybe they're teaching their son to just, like, you know, take whatever is dealt to you with a soft hand. And that's just the type of people they are. But now they're getting punished. They're getting punished for, you know, not fighting back physically, to take things through what I felt was proper course of gathering evidence, but I know it's illegal wiretapping. You can't just record someone without them knowing. Fuck the wiretapping laws, and fuck the adults that took this to the next level. Illegal wiretapping, Jesus Christ. And I'm curious to hear the people that are going to go against this and say, yeah, okay, well, the kid really should have been arrested for this. I mean, other than explain to me what illegal wiretapping is, I fully understand that. Explain to me why the adults, the principal and the police officers in this, just couldn't let this go. Explain to me why they couldn't just give this a pass. I mean, Christ, there's a number of times, like, you know, an officer will see someone speed and find a little weed and let them slide. But this kid who was bullied and harassed, and the evidence is clear in front of him, it's right here. Here is the evidence. I'm getting bullied. Oh, why are you handcuffing me now? Have a good day, everyone. And now to cheer things up, here is a picture of New Dog celebrating his birthday yesterday. Take care.